just a really quick message, and very important to talk about these type of topics. But I finally realized that the reason why I haven't had any much good success trying to move out of where I live, it's because they want to try to keep me around longer, because something that I was providing them with was benefiting them. And so they don't want to let me move on, because they know that when I move on, I'm gonna prosper in whatever area. Because right now where I'm living, I feel stagnant. I feel like there's no, it's just a stagnation. You know how God says, like, when you're being persecuted in one city, flee to the next city. That's how I feel. I feel like God's calling me to make a change, to move out to a different area, to start, somewhere else. And just living in this situation that I'm living in, I feel like kind of like they don't want to let me go. Like, they want to keep me around. They want me to continue to, give them attention, give them everything that I was providing them. Like, the people in my neighborhood, it's like they don't want to let me move on to the next area. You guys get what I'm saying? Like, they're kind of like keeping me there, because they know that I have something that they can benefit off of, from attaining from me. Like, either it be attention, energy, or just the fact that, they like something about me and they want to just keep me there. Even though, I finally made the decision that I want to move to a different area. I want to change my life. And they're lying. They're just lying to keep me around longer, because I told them, how can I move to a different place? How can I leave this area? And it's like they don't want me to move. They want me to continue to stay there because they like doing what they do. But you guys, I really need a change. Like, I really don't feel like this living situation is even beneficial to me or to anyone else, because I can't stand living there. It's like I'm just living there because I technically have to, but it's like that place no longer serves me at all. Like, it doesn't serve. Can you guys get the likes up? This is absurd. There's only 1 like and there's 13 viewers, so I don't know what's going on with the support, but this is absurd. Sometimes I question you guys, because how can there only be 1 like and you guys just viewing my video and not supporting me? So it's like when you're in a certain situation, when you're around certain people, and you kind of feel like you're not serving like I serve them in a way, but they don't serve me at all. It's like having them around is just an obstacle in my life. It's like, what's the point of even being around certain people when they're not serving anything? In fact, all they're doing is taking from me. So I've gotten certain other locations that I could possibly move to. I've gotten other people that want to help and support me, but this place, it's just a bad area. The energy is really bad. It's just not a place. It's not a livable situation, and I feel like I deserve much more. Like, God has so much more for me. Once I make that step of change, once I actually take that leap of faith and move to another place, I feel like God is going to bless me more with abundance, because I did what I had to do here. I tried, spreading the message of God, and these people just didn't want it. So it's like I want to go to another area to do my work, to do, to actually be with people that appreciate and actually value what I bring to the table. Because they're only doing it for their own selfish reasons to not let me move. They're only doing it because of their own selfishness, their own benefits that they're getting off of this game that they're playing. And yeah, you guys, I just feel like I need a change, like, urgently. And if I don't get a change, then then I'm gonna go like to take legal matters to move out, because I really want to change. I really want to move out. And if I have to actually go to court to get out of this place, I will do that. Cause yeah. And it's like they say they don't like me, but every time they're always turning around, trying to get my attention. They're always like desperate. And they get into groups and they're like, like always waiting for me to be there. And it's like, if I'm such a horrible, bad person, why do you guys get into groups? Why do you guys all, really want to come out and see me? Like these people they love it. They're like, oh, I can't wait to like go out and see Adriana. Go out and see, But God is really trying to tell me, like, you need to move out. Like these people are just trying to hold you back. Like I feel like certain people know that, I'm blessed, and they want to just hold me back just because, they're benefiting off of me. I'm telling you guys, I gave a lot to these people towards like the beginning. I was really nice to them, and I wasted my time a lot on them. And it's like they don't want to let me go now. You guys, like, they don't want to let me go. That's the thing. I've already released a lot of them out of my life, and it's like they still want to be there. They still want to be around. They still want to come around. They still want to take things from me. And I'm just like I already released you guys. Like, leave me alone. Get out of my life. Like, I know you're only coming around because, I have something that you want from me, but it's not because you actually care about me. It's not because you want what's best for me. In fact, they're doing it on purpose, just to slow me down, just to keep me there unhappy. But as long as they're happy with keeping me around, you guys get me? Like, they can have me miserable there, unhappy, miserable, and they're like, oh, we want her, we want her around still, we still want her to live here. So we don't, they're so selfish. That's selfishness. That is so selfish, you guys. When people do that, like, they don't want to let you go, even though they can't change, and even though they can't be better with you, they still don't want to let you go. They still want to, hold on to you like you're their trophy, like you're some type of object to them. Like, oh, you're mine. I don't want to share you with anyone else. Like, the people that live around me, they're very narcissistic, and that's how narcissistic people are. It's like they're like your trophy. They're like, I don't want to share you with anyone else. I don't want anyone else to have the privilege to be around you, to get to know you. When I had a friend, when I was hanging out with a friend, they would get very jealous. Like, I saw their eyes. It was like they were envious of me hanging out with someone and giving my time and my energy to someone else and not them. And they were like possessive. They were like, looking at my friend all angry, and then looking at me like, why are you around with someone else? Like, excuse me? Like, I deserve to be around a person that appreciates me, that values me. You guys don't do any of that. So why am I gonna be alone, miserable, just because you guys want to just have me? They have the mentality like, if no one can have you, if I can't have you, then no one can have you. That's the type of mentality these manipulators have. They have that mentality of, if I can't have you, then no one else should be able to have you. If I can't get your energy, then no one else is allowed to get energy from you. And that's just how it is. That's just how it is. So, and I'm fully aware of the mentality of these manipulators. And then it's like, even when I go walking, like, people just love to peek. They're like looking at me like, like, give me attention. Look at me, because they know that I'm someone important. They know that I have inner power. And it's not to be cocky or anything. It's not to be arrogant, but it's like, I know myself. I know my potential. I know who I am. And I know that they know who I am. And that's the reason why they want to keep me there, because they're aware of who I am as a person. But it's a bad area. It's like, I don't even deserve to put up with this. I don't deserve to be around these type of people. Like, it's just a bad area. The energy is really dark and negative. The people are very, negative as well, problematic, dramatic. They're always starting stuff. So, There's no point. There's no point in it. There's no point of it all, like at all, you know. But yeah, it's like the narcissist that I'm living with started a smear campaign with her own family and her friends, you know, bringing friends over, bringing like people that I don't even know just over and just sitting down and literally talking about me. Like they can't keep my name out their mouth. Like they're obsessed. Like it's a really sick obsession that I'm going through. And I feel it. Like I feel that energy of obsession, like, you know, like, oh, there she is. Like, oh, look at, you know, like get off me. Like get off me. Like we're not even friends. I don't know you that way. Like get off, you know? But yeah, it's like they don't want to give me my space. They just want to continue like to come on me on very strong. And I'm like, I don't like you as a person. I don't like you. Like just back off me. Like we're not friends. We don't need to talk. I don't need to give you my time. I don't owe you nothing. I don't owe these people anything at all. Like I don't owe people nothing, you know? And they think like you owe them something. You don't owe them absolutely anything. So but yeah, you guys, you know, it's just there's no point in wasting time with these people. They're literally like stuck with their like childhood, like a child adult mentality. And it's like there's no resolution here. There's nothing gets better, it just gets worse. Then what's the point? What's the point of it all? But yeah, that's the type of mentality that these people have. But it's crazy, you know, sometimes I see their face of happiness to see me. You know, sometimes I see how happy they are. They're like, you know, because I'm a positive. I'm usually a very positive person. I'm usually always like being very nice to people, but it's like it's an obsession. Like, you know, like I had the leasing managers come out like so many times, you know, to participate in the stalking, and it's like, wow, like you guys really need to like, you know, make it very known that that you're doing it, you know, like, but it's like so often. It's like so repetitive. Like every day, you know, the same people just coming out. You guys can comment if you guys want. You know, there's only usually like the same people commenting all the time. But yeah, you guys. But it's like they want to keep me stuck here. Like they keep giving me more and more, um, you know, setbacks. Like charging me $600 as like to keep me stuck so I can't move forward. Like that's what I'm starting to see. Like they're just setting me up so I can't leave. They're just like giving me more like in depth to them. Like they want me to be in debt to them. Like who charges a person $600 when I want to move out? Like why are you trying to keep me here longer than I want to be, than I need to be? It's my decision as a person. It's my choice. You know, if I don't want to be living here, if I'm not happy here, I'm a free person. I'm allowed to make my own decisions. You know, they don't have that type of control over me, and that's the type of control that they're trying to get over me. And I'm like, no, you know, that's not gonna happen. Like I get it, I'm a targeted individual, but at the same time, you can't keep me longer in a place with people, in a situation, an environment that I don't want to be in, you know. Same thing, it's like no one can hold you like let's say you go to a store or a restaurant and the manager is like, don't leave, stay here, you know, continue to stay here. Like what else do you want to eat? It's like you're your own person. You can get up and leave. You're allowed to leave and walk away from anything that you no longer want to be a part of, anything that is no longer beneficial to your growth, anything that is no longer making you happy, bringing you peace, bringing you contentment. It's like I had to get rid of a lot of toxic people, a lot of, you know, narcissistic people that were only taking from me. I walked away. I said, I'm not putting up with this anymore. Like, you have your own problems. You need to learn how to deal with your problems. That's not my responsibility. Your emotions, your happiness, Don't put that in my hands. I'm not responsible to make you happy. I'm not responsible to make you feel better about yourself. I'm not responsible for you to try to feel like you have power and control over me when you don't. You don't. Like, these people don't have that type of control over me. Like, all they can do is stalk me, right? But they can't tell me how to live my life. They can't tell me what to do. They can't tell me where to go. That's my life. That's my choices. Just like if they want to go to the beach, I'm not going to tell them, don't go to the beach. You stay here in this house. Like, excuse me? Like, who do you think you are? You don't have that type of control over me to tell me where I can and can't go, where I could or can't, who I can and cannot be with. If I want to have a friend, hang out with a friend, that's my choice. That's my decision. You can't tell me what to do. You know, all you can do is try to create a division, but it doesn't mean that it's gonna work. You know, you can't try to make me not be friends with someone, not be nice to someone. It's my decision at the end of the day. So yeah. But no, I want to move out. I've been actually telling them, like, I want to move out. Like, let me move somewhere else. And I'm not happy here. I'm just not happy here anymore. Like, it was all nice for a little while. I liked it here, but you know, after a while, it just got tiring. Like I'm not gonna lie, there was a time where I was comfortable here, where I actually liked it here. But now it's like, I want something new. I want change. I want to, like, actually move to a different area and experience other different type of people. Like this, I'm tired, you know? It's the same thing, the same places, the same area. It's like, it's so repetitive. But yeah. You know, like, life is too short. Life is too short. Life is too it's too precious to waste your time and, you know, with something that really doesn't bring you the most. You can't get the most out of life, you know. And I want to appreciate life. I want to change a place. I want to do more, you know. But here, it has nothing to offer. This place has nothing to offer. Like, all I have is a university right in front of me. All I have is the same restaurants. Like, this, I'm getting tired of it. Everything's the same thing over and over again. It's like, you know, I want to change a different area. I want to, like, actually be around different people, like different I don't know, like, just something new. Like, you know, I moved here just because I was just gonna get my degree, but I didn't move here to make this a lifelong place where I want to stay here. Like, once I got that, I was just gonna move out and flee to a different area. Like, I didn't this type of city that I live in, it's very bad. It's not a good area, you know. And so yeah, it definitely makes a change when you're in a new environment. You definitely feel, like, cleansed. Your energy feels cleansed. You don't feel that toxic, heavy energy anymore, like dreading having to go home. You know, like when you think, like, oh, I have to go back to that place, like, you know, like, I don't like it here, but you know, I have to continue to live here. And it's like, I asked if I can get the leasing my lease, if I can get out of that lease that I have. And they were like, well, you can leave, but you're still gonna have to continue to pay the rent. And I'm like, but you know, but everything that's been going on is technically abuse. Like the roommate that I live with, she's literally yelled at me, she's raged at me, she's screamed at me in my face, like, she's cussed me out. Like, that's a whole nother degree. That's abuse. Like, I get it, you're gang stalking me, but abuse, like abusing me, cussing me out, that's taking it to a whole nother level. That's taking it too far. And I'm like, no, that's not okay, because I got a violation for something that I did not do, of harassment for $600. And the neighbor is cussing me out every single, like, chance that she gets. It's like, what? Then how am I getting a violation for something that I'm still going through? The neighbor that I'm living with me is actually harassing me to a higher degree. She's sending her whole family around. She sends her friends around. Like, when I walked up to go in, she had all her family there. And she was baiting me. She was like, "You see what I have to live with? You see what I have to go through? You see what kind of person she is?" And I was thinking to myself, I just got here. Like leave me alone. Like leave me alone. Like I just want to go to my room. I don't want to even talk to you. I don't care about you. Like leave me the hell alone. Like get off me. Get off me. Like the hell, you don't own me. But yeah, she brought her whole entire family there, and she was just sitting there in the table with everyone there, just focusing on me. Like I was the main topic. I was like, wow, you really can't keep my name out your mouth. Like you constantly need to be focusing on me. Like, oh yeah, I heard this, and she was talking to her friend, and she was saying how, her friend likes her, and that her friend wants to get married, and this and that, and a bunch of stuff. And I was like, why is she talking about my life like that? So, no, but then she also threatened me, like, I'm gonna call the police. I'm gonna call the police on you. I'm gonna do this, like, just threatening me. And I'm like, okay, that's kind of illegal to do. You can't be threatening people without a probable cause, without an actual reason. Like, what does she have? All she has to say is I'm racist. But I'm like, how am I racist? I haven't even done anything racist to you. You have nothing to back it up. You have nothing to actually support your claim about me. She's just throwing words. She's just throwing anything just to get attention. I'm like, this is stupid. Like, quit playing your stupid games. Like, I don't care. I'm like, you could think whatever you want about me. If I'm a bad person, then think that. That's not my problem. That's not my business. That has nothing to do with me and my life. I'm my own person. I'm living my life. I don't really care what you got going on. I don't care. Like, I don't give a flying F about her. If I'm being honest, I don't give a nothing about her. She's nothing. She's like, she doesn't serve me. She doesn't pay my bills. She doesn't do anything for me. So why should I care? And that's how I see it. Like, if you're not really doing that much for me, then why should your opinion hold any value over who I am, over my confidence, over how I see myself? Like, that doesn't have anything to do with me. So, yeah, I'm trying to break the lease, and I know I can. I know that there's a way, but they're trying to, like, you know, they're not going there. They don't want to go there. They don't want to talk about me, like, breaking the lease, because they still want to try to keep me a couple of months there. And I'm like, no, I want to get the hell out of here. I don't care what you guys want. It's not what you guys want. It's what I want. In the end of the day, it's what I want. I choose my own life. You guys don't choose shit for me. If I want to move out of here, that's my decision. That's not on your terms. These people want to make decisions for me. And yeah, it's my life at the end of the day. It's my life. It's not their life. They're not living my life. I'm living it every day. So I'm going to find a way to get out of here. I'm already throwing a bunch of stuff out. But if I'm moving, I'm going to move. It's going to happen either way. They don't have to like it. They don't have to approve. I'm not asking for their permission. I don't ask for permission on no one, I didn't ask everyone, do you guys accept that I moved? No, I don't have to ask permission for that type of stuff. That's my choice. It's free will, It's free will. If there's freedom, then I could move if I want to. And plus, it's what God wants for me. It's not what these people. I don't listen to man law. I listen to what I want. If my spirit is literally not sitting well with this place, then move. Then I'm gonna move. If my spirit is not, I'm not happy. I'm literally, they're draining my life away. Then I'm gonna move. So I could have my own space, because the type of living situation that I live with, it's like the kitchen, everyone shares it. If I ever want to cook or something, it's like everyone shares it. All the roommates share the same kitchen. We all share the same, commodities and stuff like that. So it's like I don't feel comfortable. It's like I can't even go downstairs to cook my food because I constantly fear that I'm gonna be harassed or someone's gonna want to start an argument with me. And it's like, no, like I want to be, I'm the bigger person. I want to just leave, and before things get worse. Because this narcissist is already smearing my name with her family. I'm like, what else is going to happen? Like, I'm not going to stay there so things get worse. I'm going to try to leave before things get worse and I get in a very bad situation. I'm gonna do what's best for me at the end of the day. They don't want what's best for me. I want what's best for me. They don't have my best interests at heart. They're only doing it for their own selfish reasons, thinking about themselves. They're only in it for themselves. Like, oh, I like this person. This person has good energy. Let's just keep her around living here more, like longer. No. I want to do what's best for me, not for them. You guys get me? But yeah, I mean, she's cussed me out a couple of times. She's called me out of my names. I told her don't disrespect me, and then she still wants to be my friend. Like, how can you insult me and then, want to come around me and, be nice to me like nothing happened? Like, no, I'm not going to forget disrespect, and I don't trust you anymore. And I don't trust you anymore to ever even talk to you. Like, once someone disrespects me, they show me who they are, I don't give second chances, because the first time I was being good to you. You didn't have to do that. You didn't have to talk that way towards me to begin with. So I'm very fair. I'm a very fair person. I'm fair to everyone, but if they don't want to be fair with me, then I'm going to find a way to be fair with myself, because I deserve that type of justice. I deserve fairness just as much as I give it out. You guys get me? Like, I'm a very fair person. I stand for what's good. But if you're literally, I'm being nice to you, I'm being cooperative, I'm just going along to try to get along, and they're continuously trying to make things keep me stagnant, then no, I'm gonna speak up. I'm gonna have to say something about it. I'm not gonna remain quiet. They want me to just be quiet and just continue to allow them to just step all over me and do whatever they want with me. I'm done. They took things too far. They took things way too far with me. Like, way too far. And I don't look at them the same way. Like they took it to a whole nother level with me. Like, this, at the level of disrespect, at the level of, destroying my stuff. Like, no, I won't look at you ever the same. I won't ever be nice to you. And they get mad because I'm not nice to them. And I'm like, well, what did you expect? Like, what do you guys really expect? You expect that you could just treat me very badly and then I'm just gonna have to be nice to you? Like, no. You give what you get. In this life, you give what you get. If you give me a bad attitude, then I'm just not gonna talk to you. I'm just gonna ignore you. But yeah, I live in a very bad area, you guys. I'm gonna tell you guys where I live, in San Bernardino. It's a very high crime, very satanic city that I live in. People here are very, very cold-hearted, but yeah, they just want me around for them, and I know it, because everywhere I go, they get so happy, and they're like, oh, let me take her, let me take the register, let me be the one to talk to her, and no, so no, you guys, it's not good. Just like they have a voice to really, persecute me and to lie about me, I have a voice as well. God gave me a voice to use. My voice is very powerful, and I'm gonna start to use it. So I'm not gonna let them just, continue to act like they own me. They want to act like they own me. Like, I know that the manager is a narcissist, because as soon as I said no to her, she automatically just said, okay, since you don't want to talk to me, then I'm gonna give you a violation, since you don't want to talk with me. And I was like, what's your problem? In my head, I was thinking, what's your problem? You asked me a question. You said, can I talk to you? And I said no. And then you just automatically just, wrote me a violation for that, for not wanting to talk with you. Like, you can't do those type of stuff. Like, I'm not a robot. I'm not about to be performing for nobody. I'm my own individual. I'm my own person outside of you. But these people are so narcissistic. They're so narcissistic. You have no idea how narcissistic they are. Like, they really want to control every aspect about me. Every aspect about me. Tell me to be quiet, to shut up when I'm talking and making videos. Like, who do you think you are? You know? So, but yeah, they actually did a lot of damage already, and I want to move out. The damage is done. There's nothing to ever go back to the same way. Nothing's ever gonna go back. They did great damage to me, and I won't ever look at them the same way anymore. You know. Yeah, these people are obsessed, you guys. Trust me. It's so sickening. It's very sickening, and they don't want to let you go. And I'm like, what? Like, you're not gonna let me move out just because you don't want to let me go. Like, I'm not your freaking dog. I'm not your child where you can, you know, control your little child. You know, if you have your child, then, you know, that's your type of parenting. So it's just crazy, you guys. It's really crazy out here. You know, and then they're jealous. They don't like you. Like, they can't stand you, but they want to keep you around because it benefits their asses. But they don't fucking like you. They can't even stand you. You know? All they do is talk horrible things about me, and then they want to be around me. Like make up your mind. But you can't play both sides with me. You know? They say that they're against me. But they just can't stop. And you know, even this roommate one time wrote, you know, on my notepad, she wrote, "I just can't get enough of you." You know, I just, you know, I was like, you're creepy. Like, who writes that type of stuff? Like, they got some serious problems. And then they want to play the victim. Like, I said no to that person, and I stood my ground, and then they play the victim. Now it's like I'm the abuser. Now I'm the bad person. Now I did something to them. When they were doing stuff to me to begin with, and I just wasn't going to take it. I wasn't going to put up with it. Why should I put up with abuse? Like, I love myself. I'm not going to put up with that type of stuff. I respect myself enough to know that I don't deserve that as a person. I know myself. I don't deserve that type of behavior towards no one. You know, I'm a good person. I don't deserve someone to just call me out of my name and disrespect me. So, But yeah, they love to play the victim, you guys. And that's one thing that really shocks me. It's like, if you're gonna play the victim, and if I'm such a bad person, then let me move out. Let me go if I'm a bad person. You know? If I'm such a bad person, let me the hell go. Let me go where I want to go. Like, why are you trying to, like, hold on to me? So, yeah, they don't appreciate anything. And plus, the victim, really? Like, you're not about to make me feel bad, make me feel guilty for your unhappiness, and yet you want me to give you that type of love, like that type of energy. Like, I'm not responsible for you. And they want me to be responsible for them. That's how I feel. That's how I really feel, you guys. Yeah, it's really beautiful. They can't have best of both worlds with me. They can't have the best of both worlds with me. They can't abuse me and gang stalk me and then expect me to just be happy with them and be nice to them and be understanding with them. Like what? Like, you guys are trying to destroy me, and that's the whole mission of you guys. But yet you want me to be all jolly and all happy with you guys. Like, what? I just remove them out of my life. I don't even give them any attention. I ignore them. And it's like they can't stand it, and that's why they want to punish me more when I ignore them. But it's like I'm doing what I have to do for myself. Like the program doesn't say like you have to look at them every time they come out to look at you. You have to. There's no. I have the right to look anywhere I want to, and it doesn't have to be on them. The attention doesn't have to be towards them, you know. I have eyes to look elsewhere. But yeah. But they don't want to let me go, you guys. It's so sick. Like, I literally just went to go talk with someone in the office, and like 4 more people showed up, and I was like what the I was like, I'm only talking to one person. Why do all you guys show up all at once? Like, you know, just to look. It's so annoying. It's so annoying. It's like, you know, I feel like they love me, but they don't want to let me go. Like, I know that these people they're emotionally attached to me. And I'm like, please don't, like, you know, like, don't get emotionally invested in me. But they do get that way towards me. Because why? Because I've been nothing but nice to these people. And that's why they don't want to let me go. That's why they're like, don't move. But no, like, I'm allowed to move somewhere else if I want to. But yeah, that's just how it is, you guys. But I don't truly believe that these people think I'm a bad person, because if they did, they wouldn't be smiling every time they see me and all happy. You know, because I see that happiness come out of their faces every time they see me. They're like, so I don't do anything to them. Like they all got to see who the real me is. Like these people act like they can't see your goodness. They can sure see that you're a good person. You know, like sometimes I have the landlord just smiling, like being very happy and like just happy to see me, and I'm like, what, you know, but you know, you guys don't like me. You know, I don't see hateful faces on their faces. I don't see them, you know, hateful. I kind of see that some of them just go along with the game just to be a part of it, but they're not like fully hateful of me, if that makes sense. Because why? Because I lived there for a long time already, and people start to actually recognize, like, wait a minute, she's not all that bad. She's not an evil person. She's actually a good person. Like, you can't lie about a person for a long time. Eventually people will start to see who you really are. Like, they start to see, like, wait a minute, that's not true. Like, there has to be more to this story. Yeah, they want me to love them, but they want to keep me miserable. That's the whole thing. That's their whole entire agenda. It's like, give me attention, make me feel good, but at the same time, you know, I'm not gonna reciprocate any of it to you. Like, you guys see how many people are out here? This is how the gang stalking usually goes, like, you know. But it's crazy, you guys. It's something very crazy. Yeah, they don't need to idealize me. They need to idealize Jesus, not me. Yeah, like, they're lying just to keep me there. Like, they're just lying just to keep me there longer. Like, the other roommate, she acts like she likes me. Like, you know, she's like, I don't understand. I'm so nice to her. Like, she doesn't give me attention. She doesn't like me. And I'm like, why do you care so much about what I think about you? You should care about your own life. Like, why does it hurt you? If we're supposed to be at war. Why are you getting so attached to me when we're literally enemies? Like, that makes no sense, you know? I just took a walk. But yeah, it's like you're supposed to really not be that way towards me. Like, I don't want them to give me their karma. Like, what they reap, what they sowed, you know? A lot of them are just looking for a way out of their own suffering. And I'm not the one. So, I'm not the one. I'm not the rescuer. I'm not the one who's gonna have to, you know, carry on their pain and stuff like that. Like, that's not my job. It's really not. But that's what they want to try to do, is like scapegoat you, to make you feel like you should take on their pain, you should take on their insecurities. And they, you know, when I leave, they're gonna be like, well, who else can we, you know, cause problems on? Like, they don't want to stop playing the game that they're playing. They want to continue to have me around just to do that. I just want to move out, you guys. I don't like this place anymore. I just want to escape. But it's like there's so many attached to me. I don't know what to do. It's like, you know, and it's not my imagination. Like, some of them really are very much. So, like, you know why certain cities don't fall apart? It's because of good people who literally hold people up. Like, they don't appreciate us, but we're the righteous ones are actually the ones sustaining this city to continue to not be destroyed, because we speak righteously, we speak right, we have that type of energy to make people act right, you know, act better. So, but no, you know, it's time for me to go do work in another city. I really want to. I'm looking for a new change. Yeah, right? It's like, if I want to go, I could go. Like, I've never once heard the fact that, you know, you have to stay. You have to continue to, like, live there. I want to move. Like, and this leasing that I have is a whole year. It's a whole entire year. I have to wait till December. We're already in June. June, July, August, September, November, December. That's too much for me. I'm not willing to wait that long to get out. I won't wait that long to get out. I need a change urgently. And I'm not about to just wait 6 more months. You know? But it's getting heavy. My energy is getting heavy, you guys. Living with a narcissist, my energy is being drained. And it's like, I didn't work so hard for this. I didn't sacrifice so much suffering to end up this way. I want to move out to a different area so I could get my energy back up, so I could be the light in this world. I want to continue to do my job, to do the right thing. But it's like living with a narcissist. She drains the life out of me. Just that negative, heavy energy that's around my living situation. You know, like, narcissistic people have this very dark, very heavy type of negative energy around them. And like, when they're around in a room or anywhere, you know, like, that energy gets very, very bad. It gets very toxic. It's like you're in a toxic atmosphere. And you're just smelling all that, you know, negativity, all that poison that's reaping out of the narcissist. So, you know, I had my happy moments living there, you know, when I would just dance and smile and, you know, sing and just, you know, be very positive there. But so many people started to attack me. You know, like the narcissist would get so mad when I was happy and really try to put me down like a lot and attack me to put me down, to break my spirit. And like these narcissists want to try to break your spirit. They don't want you to be that light. They want to try to fill you with darkness, give you this, you know, give you this false sense of ego, like this other identity that is nothing, that it has nothing to do with who you really are. But the narcissist loves to do that. Like tell you you're a bad person, you're a liar, you're this and that. Like they want to brainwash you. And that's how I feel, like she's brainwashing me slowly. You know, and that's why for the other last week I couldn't even get out of bed, because everything was starting to really get to me, like all the attacks, everything that she had done to me. It really brought me down a lot. And you know, it really had me, my energy was all over the place. So, but yeah, I could feel her energy from the other room when I was happy. It was like I felt that rage inside of her. Like even though I couldn't see her, I felt that rage inside of her of just seeing me happy. That's how miserable these people are. They want everyone else to be just as miserable as they are. You know, they don't want anyone smiling, laughing, or enjoying life. They want everyone to be with a sad face or an angry face. That's all they want to see out of you. You know, but then they tell you, why aren't you happy? You know, because they want you to make them happy whenever it's convenient for them. But whenever they don't, they want to be the cause of your happiness also. That's how I feel that these people are. You know, they want you to worship them, admire them, look up to them or something. And put yourself down to raise them up. So, yeah, especially when you're drawing close to God. Yeah, I think they know that I'm gonna receive a blessing, and that's why they don't want to let me go. I feel like they know for a fact that once I leave, I'm gonna be doing so much better. And I think that's why they're like, no, we can't let her go, because, you know, because her blessings are on the way, and you know, we wanna be a part of her blessings. So we don't want to let her go because we want to reap the benefits of having her there. So that's how it really is. That's how I feel like it really is out here. So I know for a fact that these people are just selfish. You know, they have an evil agenda. They want to keep me confused. They want to keep me, you know, second guessing myself on what I want to do, so they can continue to take whatever it was that they have taken from me. They want to continue to have that type of access. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's greed, it's selfishness. It really much is. But it's like I'm my own person, you know. Hi. Can I do a large cookies and cream? Yes, please. Let's see. How's the green tea one? Is it good? Okay. Okay, I'll just do the green tea one, please. For that one, I'll do a regular. No boba for that one. That would be all. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. It's really hot right now. It's hot outside, so I was like, I'm gonna get something to drink. So Alright, I'm back. I had to mute it just because of the music. But, yeah, you guys are right, you know. They can't hold me in bondage. I belong to no one. And yeah, that's what they want. They just want blessings, you guys. Because they know that chosen ones are elevating. And they don't want us to elevate, you guys. They want to keep us, you know, from elevating. They want to stop us. That's their whole, that's what they want. And since they see that, they're like, no, we can't let her go. You know, we can't let her just move out. It's not what she wants. We want to be a part of it too. So, but no, I'm gonna find a way to get out of here. Even if I have to take matters into my own hand, I'm still gonna get out. You know, I'm not gonna stay here knowing that I don't belong. Because I already did enough for them, you know. I'm not gonna continue to burn myself out for these people. That's what they want. They want me to burn out for them. And it's like, no. No, we don't. I'm not gonna burn myself for anyone anymore. Or I'm not gonna sacrifice myself for anyone either. I won't do that anymore. Exactly, yeah. Thank you, Tyson. I appreciate you. Uh-huh. Yeah, they reject us. And you know, but they don't want us to reject them. Like, I rejected them and it hurts them a lot. You know, like they can't stand rejection, but they can fully on continue to, you know, play with your heartstrings and, you know, be nice to you one moment and then reject you again. You know, like, no. You know, we don't have to play these games with them. We don't have to play these mind games with them, especially when we know what they're doing, especially when we're aware of what they're trying to do. You know, keep us trauma bonded to them. We can't continue to allow people to emotionally toy with us. So, I'm not putting much emotion into them at all, actually. And like when they lose you, they want to try to get you back, and it's like, no, you can't. Like, I moved on. I'm not the same anymore. You helped me realize a couple of things about myself and about you, so it's not gonna go back to how things used to be, even if you try. They want us to just join their circus, you know, to be a part of their circus. But I'm praying that God makes a way for me. I'm praying that God really does make a way for me. And that He finds a way to get me out of this place with these people, everything, all together, everything. I hope He really, you know, delivers me from this. And it's like they don't even treat you well. Like, they treat you so bad. And it's like, you know, like, why even talk to you if we're not going anywhere? It's like you're clearly not for them, you know. We're clearly not for them, so what's the point? What's the point of it all? You may ask. I will. Oh. You know, I went to the store the other day and someone put a bag saying best father ever, because you know my father put me in this program. And I'm like, yeah, you're not the best father ever. So it's like these gang stalkers, these people who are against you, they want you to literally think of them as the best. Like, yeah, you're really not. You're not all that. You're nothing but a trash, trash person. But anyways, that's a whole nother story. But they don't even come back because they're trying to make things right. They come back because they want to continue to take something. So I don't even believe it when they try to be nice and smiled at you. Like, it's a Judas. It's Judas. It's not from God. Whew, it's hot outside. It's really nice though. It's like playing snakes and ladders with people. Exactly. Yep. Don't have gifts from the narcs in your place. It's poisonous to the environment. Stay away or distance yourself from high EMF emitting electronic like refrigerators, fans, AC. Yeah. I've been getting rid of a lot of my clothes because I heard that, even they can put spells and, curses on your clothes. Witchcraft, the witches can get your clothes and, put fabrics on them and, cast spells on your clothes. Like that, that's all real stuff because, certain people give you certain objects that they've put a spell on, and then you bring it to your house and it opens a portal. So I've been trying to get rid of as much as stuff as I possibly can, just to get rid of that negative energy. As long as I have a couple of stuff, I'm good. But Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've been throwing a lot of stuff away, out. Also because it's really not needed to have so much. But other than that, that's the message that I have. That's the message that I have, and I know many of us can relate to it. That's why I wanted to share this message with everyone, because I'm pretty sure many of us can relate to certain people obsessing over you and lying about you just to keep you around, just to, find ways just to lie or lie to you. That's another thing, you guys. They'll lie to you. They'll lie to you to your face just to keep you around, just to keep you, you know, um, confused. Like they'll be like, "Oh, well, I've changed. Let's make things right." And it's like, nope, they haven't changed. Their bad behavior is just gonna continue. But it's like they want to, they want to pretend like they have because they want something that you have for them. So, yeah. Yeah, my mom's the same. She hates me, but she wants me around. Because you have something that is that they're getting out of you. That's why. And they haven't plowed. They can't find it elsewhere. They can't find it somewhere else. So they have to hold on to you. Yeah, they are out to kill, steal, and destroy. Yes, they are. Like mosquitoes. Like bed bugs. That's how they are. But God sees them lying. God sees it all. He sees it all. He sees them. He sees what they're doing. He sees them trying to like keep you, hold you back, and he's not happy with that. He's not. He's really looking at them like you're trying to hold my child back. Like it's not gonna happen. Like he's gonna deliver us in front of their faces. He will. Because they're lying on us. Just to keep us from moving on. Same thing, I had a friend that way too. I knew he was an agent. And he was just lying like, no, I care about you, I'm worried about you. I hope you're doing good. And all this dramatization, a bunch of drama. I'm like, I know how evil you are. You don't care about me. If you cared about me, you would have never done those things to begin with. You don't care about my well-being. You don't care about my you don't care. You just don't care. But it's like they need you because you serve them, and they're dependent on you for those things that you serve them. They become codependent on you, dependent. They're like, I depend on you for this, so give me it. Because they can't find it somewhere else. So they're like, I need you because you're the only one who fits this agenda that I have. for myself, and I get to check mark my my little agenda of people that I use. So no, don't buy into it. Don't buy into it. You know, I've had there's so many. You guys, please like the video. I don't know what I said that was bad. I don't know if I said something that offended anyone. But don't be liking and disliking the video. Like, I know sometimes I say things that you guys, some of these agents are offended by. I'm sorry. But you don't have to watch my videos. You don't have to watch them. You're not obligated to. Just like they don't like us, and they still feel like they're obligated to be in our business, tell us how to live, control us. So, yeah, these agents get offended with what I'm saying because it's true. I'm not lying. It's very true what I'm saying about you guys. And it's correction. It's not even judgment. I'm not passing judgment. It's the truth. You guys are really messed up for doing that to us. Really messed up. And let me tell you, that's not going to get you far in life. Trying to hold someone's blessings. Trying to take what doesn't belong to you, what you didn't work for, what was not given to you. God sees everything that you're doing. God's not going to allow his children to continue to be taken advantage of. That's why God is showing us very clearly who you guys are. We see you for who you are, so you guys can't even pretend anymore. And we know what you guys are doing and why you're doing it. So just know that, if you're trying to hold us back, if you're trying to not let us move forward, then don't expect to reap what you sow. You want to sow that type of seeds into someone's life, try to, not allow them to get to where they need to be. Keep them in a place where that they're not happy in, that they don't want to continue living there. You guys are really messed up. Really cruel as well. Very evil to do that. That's evilness. Those are evil thoughts that you guys are thinking towards us. Selfishness. Entitlement. You're not entitled to us. You've never been entitled to us. We weren't born here to serve you. We were born here to do what God has called us to do. And that has nothing to do with your approval or what you want out of us. So I hope that really at least but who knows, people really, everything that you say they mock everything. They think everything's a joke. But then when they lose us, their life starts to go downhill, and then now they're like, this person actually meant as well. This person. So who is they? The gang stalkers. And I know what you're doing. I know what you're doing. So bye. I know you're a troll. That's a troll right there. Yeah, they're empty vessels. No matter how much we do for them, it's never enough. They're always dissatisfied. So there's no point. There's no point anymore. And continue to pour into those things where you drench I don't know what they're called, but you pour water and it just, all the water just falls out. Yeah, it's narcissistic. Yeah. And they know what they're doing. Like, don't think that don't think for a second that these people don't know what they're doing. They're very aware of why they're doing it. It serves them to act like they're not aware of what they're doing, because it serves them. It serves them to play dumb. And you guys, they can get the same blessings if they were to build a relationship in Christ. You know, seek the kingdom first, and all things will be added onto you. But they want, you know, they want everything to be the easy way out for them. That's not fair. That's so unjust. That's an injustice. Yeah, that's very true, Seth. The second they know you don't think that they're awesome, they're off somewhere else convincing those who don't know who they are. Yeah. And they'll get people to be nice to them, you know? They'll get people like, oh, you're so nice, just to try to, you know, persuade you into giving them another chance. Like, oh, this person's actually nice. They're not that bad. And you're like, nope. Yeah, you're right. It's the demons in them. It really is. And it's the jealousy, too. It's the jealousy as well that plays a part in it. It has a lot to do with jealousy. Um, and jealousy is when, you know, a person sees that you have something within yourself that they don't have. And they don't want you to have it. They feel like they must have what you have. And oftentimes, you know, these narcissists, they mimic you. They steal your personality, they steal your character, they steal your quirks, you know, things that they steal your essence, things that make you you. And then they feel like they're the original, like they're the ones that came up with that. And then they want to try to, you know, kill your spirit, you know, criticize the things that they have stolen from you. Kill off your essence so they can pretend like they possess that type of energy, which, you know, they don't. I've seen that very much with narcissists, you know, like the narcissistic neighbor says certain things that I say, you know, starts to act like how I act. I'm very girly and I'm very like pretentious, as in like I like to dress nice and stuff like that. You know, these narcissists, it's like they're in competition with us and they want to win, you know, and they don't want to leave you alone until they win that that false that secret competition that they've created with you and them that you're not even a part of. And in their head, they're like, I need to defeat you. I need to defeat you. So there's nothing there. There's nothing there. Yeah, killing your happiness elevates theirs. It's sickening. Yeah, you guys are all right on what you guys are saying. Yeah, God demands us to love our enemies, not just the people that love you. God will reward you. Exactly, that's true. That's true, Yvonne. But there's also, God doesn't want us to stay where we're being mistreated or we're being taken advantage of. God does not want that for us as well. He doesn't want us oppressed. He doesn't want people to be oppressing us. And we also can't allow people to do that because we know our value of who we are within Christ and we won't allow it. You know, we have boundaries and we have to let go of certain people that are not serving us because they're going to lead us astray. So yeah. But yeah, we can love them from a distance. It doesn't mean that they have to be in our lives, right? It doesn't mean that. You can love them from a distance and they don't have to be okay with that. You know, it's not up to them what they want. But it doesn't mean allow evil people to continue to destroy you. There's no love in that. That's just self-sabotaging yourself. And that's destruction in itself. You know, if you know that someone's evil and they're self-destructive, if you get in their way, if you are in if you allow them to be in your life, they're capable of destroying you in the process because they're destructive. And it's like you just can't. You have to take care of yourself, you guys. You know, when God is trying to teach them a lesson, He wants you to remove yourself. That's why He'll remove you out of those places, because He knows. He knows what He's trying to save you from. He knows what He's trying to protect you from. He's trying to protect you for a reason. That's why He shows you exactly. I need you to have the spirit of discernment. And once you have that, learn how to walk away. Learn how to, like, just let go of relationships that you're sacrificing your own well-being, your own happiness, everything for. They're taking everything away from you. That's not good. Yeah, don't take the people back that broke your trust and disrespected you. Yeah, exactly, they'll disrespect you more because they're like, oh, I can get away with this. You have to let people know, like, you can't get away with this anymore. Like, that's enough. Because, yeah, they try to test you to see how much they can get away with. They're like, oh, she didn't really say anything much when I said that to her. I'm going to do it again, but this time I'm going to say a lot more to see. Let's see if she can put up with me. How much is she willing to put up with me? How much can I do to affect this person and feel good about myself? Because it's like they want to feel good about themselves by stepping on others, by putting other people down. So, and that's because, why? Because it's a demon literally attacking you. It's a spiritual warfare. These people, their spirits attack you, so. Or another reason why they want to be in your life still is because they want to continue to see if they can destroy you. Because their whole agenda was to destroy you, and since you didn't allow them to, they're mad. And here they come with the fake smiles and the fake love, trying to complete their agenda. Because they're like, I started this and I want to finish it. And I want to get back at this person for not allowing me to hurt them. Like, it's crazy the mentality that certain people have. Like, it's so sad that sometimes we have to be able to, like, not think like an evil person, but actually, like, understand their nature, understand how they think. And that's what happens when you're around a narcissist. You kind of have to be like aware and think how a predator usually thinks. Yeah, they're very delusional. That's just the word I describe them. Very delusional. Yvonne, I'm talking about narcissists. I'm sorry, but I'm sorry. Hi, Injustice. So yeah, that's pretty much what I have. Don't let people think that they own you, or I don't know which way to say it, like, but yeah, if especially when we see what kind of demons they're battling, like their demons just don't let them rest as long as they're affecting the righteous ones. Like they're trying to affect the righteous ones, they're trying to bring us down. And it's like that's what they're constantly thinking. That's why they want to try to get close to us. So then we can trust them, we can open up to them, and then they're gonna use all that to use it against us to attack us. So if they're capable of doing that, then they're capable of doing much more. Like you already got to see what they're capable of doing to you. Yeah, Jesus is coming soon. At the last trumper, the trumpet shall sound, and we shall be changed, raptured, gone, hiding for a short time, 7 years, while the wrath is poured out of the unrepentant sinners. Yeah. So yeah, that's all I have for this. Who's a troll in disguise? I know who's who. Yes. That's crazy. I believe it. Oh. Okay, a lot of trolls are starting to appear. A lot of narcissistic trolls are starting to get in here. So, yeah. My day's really good. It's going good right now. Just been doing a lot of, what do you call it? Just throwing stuff away, throwing stuff out. Exactly, there's no gray zone between dark and light. Yes, yes, thank you. That's true. Yeah, so then when they're trying to act like they're an angel of light and they're not, you just gotta be like, I'm sorry, but we're in a spiritual war right now. I'ma do what's best for me. How's your day going? How's your day going? Thanks for asking. It's a beautiful day outside too. It was really beautiful. Yeah, so you guys don't fall for this trap. Of what there's another thing that I have to say. Don't fall for the trap of thinking like you're indebted to them. That's the other thing I wanted to say. Is like don't think that somehow you have you what's the word? Hold on, I'm trying to say something. um but yeah. That's all I have really. Um yeah, don't take gifts from them either. It's a trap. Or favors. Also favors. Be very aware of what favors are. or when they ask you, can you do me a favor? You know, you don't have to if you don't, if you feel uncomfortable doing something for someone, especially if, you know, you don't feel like it's coming from a good place. It's coming from a manipulative, place. Cause I've gotten those favors, when certain people ask and they're just, being manipulative. They're just trying to like control you by asking you a favor. But there's other times when they really do need help. Like they're actually in need of your support, and it's coming from a place of like of actually, needing to depend on someone. Like there's different cases, you guys. But as far with manipulators and stuff like that, they just want to see if they can get you to do stuff for them so they can get an ego boost. Got a selfish with my time, now I'm mind blown. Oh, no, no, no. Oh. Ah. Excuse me. For anyone who doesn't know the Feast of Trumpets is the last week in September. 26, 27, 100 trumpets are blown, and 100 is called the last trump, for your information. Thank you. So, yeah, they're collectors, of their victims' belongings too, as well. Yes, indeed. They've tampered with my mail a couple of times as well too, where they've opened my packages and they replaced it with like a cheaper quality. And I'm like, wow, like I invested in this. It's just things that they do. It's not good. They're workers of inequity. It's just the mask. The mask. What do you call it? They're very two-faced. Oh, they opened my mail too. Yeah, they do that. Mail tampering. That's a crime, you guys. That's a felony, actually. That's a high crime. Doing that. Yeah, they can't pay attention. Just take exactly. Yeah, cause I was conversing with someone and I was listening to this person. And when it was my turn to talk, this person was just like, they couldn't pay attention to me. It was like they were like just waiting for me to finish talking so they can get back to talking about themselves. It's like they just want to control the relationship. Everything. It's all about control with the people from the Matrix. You know, you're not on good terms if you don't let them control you. And like I'm pretty outspoken. I'm like, this time I'm gonna choose, I'm gonna choose where we should, go hang out and things like that. And, these narcissistic people, like, they won't do what you want. They'll never do what you want. It's always what they want. And I think that's so selfish. That is so selfish, you guys. Being in a relationship where it's like your needs don't matter. What you want doesn't matter. What you say doesn't really matter to them. It's all about what they say holds more value. What they want is more important to them than you. They don't really care about you, if we're being honest. They mostly just care about having you around for themselves. So I'm starting to notice that, it's just like that. It's really just like that. And that's why they don't want to let us go. Because then they feel like, oh, if I, they want to act like they're more powerful than you, like they have more, yeah, like that. That's exactly how I see it. But yeah, I'm like, I do get very assertive. I'm like, I said that I want to do this, like, and the person's like, no, I want to do this instead. And I'm like, really? So they tamper with my phone too. Yeah, they tamper with my phone too. Like the lighting on my phone. Sometimes they lower the lighting. They um they increase the lighting. Same thing with the volume. You know, I'm talking and the volumes. People are telling me, "Oh, I could barely hear you," and I'm like yelling. I'm like, "Can you hear me now?" It's like they lower the volume as well. So yeah, that's all. It's all part of the program. I don't even know if PO boxes would work either because it's like the people who are who who have your packages, you know, they could still find ways to tell that person, "Oh, you know, do this to their package or do the, you know, put this instead of that." I don't know, like I feel like they could still find a way to really mess with your mail. That's why I have a PO box. I'm almost due to my part. Testimony. Yeah, many of us are going through very rough, like we're really being tested. We can't lose faith though, we really can't, no matter how much losses we take. You know, don't give in to the enemy. Don't give in. Mm-mm. I don't know about you guys, but every time I read the Bible, it it really gives me a lot of strength. It gives me a lot of strength when you open up the Bible and you actually read it. It gives you so much strength. Like you feel so much at peace. Like the problems of the world just leave. It's beautiful. It's so beautiful when you let the spirit just like really it gets to you. But yeah. Yeah, we all have to meet up and elevate. Yeah, the post office is involved. That's why we have to get informed delivery. Exactly. Yeah. Yeah, I bought something like the other day and it was like this really cute um what do you call it? Like those bracelets, the type of it says trust God and I forgot what it said, but it was a certain bead that I got to make bracelets and um you know they changed the whole engrave like the letters to brown and the actual color was black. And I was looking at the item that I bought and I was thinking to myself, wait a minute, like this doesn't look like the item that I purchased prior to buying it, it doesn't look like the same. Like it looks like a cheaper quality, and I was like, that's crazy. The quality that I bought was really good when I bought it, and when it actually came to me, it was really bad. That usually doesn't happen to me, but they're starting to mess with my mail a lot more. So it's very obvious too. It's very obvious when it happens. It becomes very, very obvious. Like or when they do the black bag jobs, when they go break in and they move your stuff around, they grab certain items in your house and they replace it with a different type of what do I say it, like the cover. Like, let's say you bought a perfume and it has, it says amber perfume. They replace that perfume bottle with a cheaper sticker on it. The quality, everything is just, it's all, they lower the quality. It's really hard to stay ahead of them because I had jewelry that I had that was pretty expensive, and I locked it. I secured it. I put like gorilla glue and all this type of stuff so they wouldn't open it. And oh wow, these people really, they were able to like take that jewelry that I had, and they opened the actual glass bottle that I put the jewelry in, and they actually, took the gold that I had. They took the gold pieces that I had on my bracelet, and they the jewelry that I had, the gold, it was like this, and then it became thinner. Like they thinned out the gold where it's only like very little. And I was like, that's crazy. Like I can't believe they did that to my jewelry. And I had this really nice ring, and when I saw the ring, it wasn't the same ring anymore. I was like, this is not the same ring that I had. It's completely different. It is completely cheap. It's a cheap quality ring that looks the same, but it's not the same. And there's a lot of differences in it. So, and the bad thing is that my grandma had given me that jewelry. My grandma gave it to me. And she was like, "Oh, I want to give you a gift." And they destroyed it. They really destroyed it. They took the actual ring, and who knows where that ring is. But they gave me a cheaper quality. And I was like, I actually needed that because, who knows what could happen. I might need my jewelry. So, it's crazy. Like, I even think about ordering things online because I know that they're going to give me a lower quality. They're going to replace it with something cheaper. Or if I buy something nice, like a nice, I buy something nice, like a nice jewelry, I know that they're going to probably try to take it from me or destroy it. So, it's crazy. But yeah, these people really are, they really steal from the poor and they don't care. They steal from the poor, and it's like they don't care even when they don't have to do any of that. Yeah, they don't want us to have nothing nice, nothing at all. Well, that's part of the program. It's part of the program that they do that. It's a green tea. It's a green tea icy. It's from a boba place. But yeah, I'll be making more videos on the program, on the target individual program. And I'll be sharing with you guys, other tactics that they use and things like that. But, but it's pretty crazy. Like recently I went to the store to buy a really nice shirt, and um like the next couple of days I went to go, look at the shirt, and it was all messed up. I was like, wow, like they really destroyed this item that I had. And so I think twice. I think twice before I even buy anything. I'm like, should I even buy it? Because I mean, it's just gonna be destroyed. So I just think to myself, what's the point of even, buying myself something nice if, these people want us to look bad. They really do. They want us to look bad. Like they don't want us to look good. They don't want us to look like, like we look better than them. Or I don't even know, but it's just something about like an ego game that they also do. They destroy our stuff so they can try to destroy us. But um but yeah, I complained today. I complained today. I went to the leasing office about the violation that I had received. The one I showed you guys, and of $600. And they were like, oh, I don't know, you're gonna have to talk to the manager for that. I was like, okay. Yeah, they want us to actually look like we're struggling. But I mean, if our face is, our happiness, if we're really not um sad or anything, then we're gonna look perfectly fine. Even if they want to make us that way. If our personality or energy is high, like it's still not gonna do much. They're intimidated by us, so they don't want us to look beautiful or more attractive than them. They want us to actually look like we're struggling. Social media chatting is unnatural and harmful. Oh, I don't. Wow. I think Young Justice, you should have, you should have got that person out of the group chat. Runa, look at that. Look at Runa's comment. That's crazy. That was crazy. That was gaslighting right there. But yeah. Alright, you guys. I think I'm gonna end this chat because it's been pretty long, and I don't want to really do too long live streams. I think this one's gonna be 2 hours, so I'm gonna end it right here, you guys. And you know, exactly, Jean. I don't think anyone here is a nutcase. If anything, the people who harass us on a daily basis, they are the nutcases. Yes, very true. So, yeah, I'm gonna end the live stream right now, but thank you guys all for staying to listen to the message. I'll see you all in my next live stream. Alright, bye everyone.